What did we just watch?
I want to say Surf's Up, but that's not right.
It was You Got Served.
Yeah, that. You Got Served.
Yeah. So quite recently we got into
We
just
got a
boxes.
collection of boxes of movies.
Yeah, I think I still have like a scrapped video or intro to that. I'll probably put it up right now. Put that in editor. So there was a post on Facebook. I didn't see it. My mom did. The Yeah, someone was just giving out DVDs, and there's how many boxes were there?
4 boxes.
Yeah, 4 boxes. One
large boxes.
Well, I mean, there was like one like big box, and the other one's like
Wide,
good
flat,
size.
but still pretty
Yeah.
big.
But yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this.
Some of these you can like donate.
I mean, all this, and there's still some left. We're just one box.
I would keep some of the ones I like. There's no animation here, man. Man, some of these movies I thought they were good back in the day.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. But now rewatching it's like, what was I thinking? Man, this aged terribly.
Aged like milk.
Oh yeah, it aged like milk. Jeez, it didn't age well. It could have turned into cheese, which is good, but it was like no. Bruh. So, I'm not really into these kind of dancing movies, Step Up,
Yeah,
whatnot.
Neither am I. But also, I mean, I just wanted to watch it, kind of like, cause just looking at the box, it was just you can tell it was of its time, like from the early 2000s.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's not something I would watch. If someone else put it on, that was the only thing to watch. Yeah, I'll kind of watch it. Be on my phone. If I didn't have my phone, probably be on my sketchbook. And if I didn't have my sketchbook, then I'll fall asleep on it.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for any of the characters.
Like none of them really stood out.
Yeah, none
much.
of them really stood out. And you kind of start liking one character, and then they killed him off. It's like, why do you even kill them off? It's like, I didn't understand that.
Oh yeah, they just killed off the kid. That was fucked up.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. It's like, why would you kill off a kid? I don't understand.
Like, it was so needless.
It was
pointless.
I didn't feel anything because it wasn't even on screen. I know
they weren't on screen like that often to really get attached, and plus, you get a little bit of the character, like, oh, he really likes the dance group. That's about it.
Yeah, that's all he was he just.
I think
really
there were like just
group.
mentions of, oh, you're in with a bad crowd. Like, he's 10. What the fuck kind of crowd is he in?
I know, right? It's like, dude, where is he hanging out with? It's like, seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, you couldn't really get attached to the character. And he only came out for maybe what, 10 minutes? Maybe a little bit less?
Yeah, about.
And then off screen somewhere he was shot and killed. It's like, I don't know how to feel about this. It's like he was a cute kid, but I have no emotional attachment. It's like if they had like a scene where they're having buddy and then there was a drive-by and then all the characters dug down and then everyone pops back up except for the one kid. Maybe I would feel something, but no.
Alright, we should probably take it from the top.
What do you want to take from the top, man?
I don't know. I feel like we just went into it, but let's. I don't know. It's kind of like the beginning.
Yeah, we're like at the very. We're kind of at the middle end there.
Like Act 3,
I guess.
Basically, or was that the turn? What was that?
I don't know, man. It's just dancing. It's like, look, man. It feels like the choreography was kind of off. Like I see better choreography nowadays. Yeah, the dance scene looked like they're just having a stroke. Yeah, it's like it was good for its time, but I've seen like better stuff now. And the relationship between the guy in orange and the girl he liked, who's his best
in the beginning.
friend's sister. Yeah, it felt. I didn't feel any chemistry at all. And apparently they were going to school. I didn't see them go to school at all.
Dude, I didn't see them like actually
I didn't
do
see
anything.
Yeah.
We didn't see them practice till like how far into the movie?
Like 40.
43 minutes.
Yeah, 43
I have it on my
minutes.
notes. Are those your notes?
Yeah.
That's all you took?
Yeah, that's all I took.
Bro, what the...
You have better notes than I do because I was like, okay, that was.
Oh, on here I said.
I only have like 3 notes.
Steve Harvey, jumbo scare.
Jumbo scare.
Jump scare? I meant yes, jump scare. It's not really a jump scare. It was like, whoa! I didn't know he comes out.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Just to see him in there, it's like, whoa. Okay, all right, he's in here. But
oh yeah.
If they just go straight into the dancing.
I mean, that's basically the opening scene. Is they're in the. Was it like. Were they already in a process of dance off? Or like.
They're already in the process of dance off, like many dance offs. But there was like too many people. I couldn't focus on who the group I was supposed to be rooting for.
Oh yeah, there was a guy that betrays them later.
Yeah, it's like who? I don't know who. There was like freaking 10 people in a group. I don't know who's who. I don't even know the name of the main character. Or the main characters. Only we know beautiful one. Yeah. With the 2 L that runs that you
beautiful.
Know. Beautiful. That's a sad name. Dude. Oh, anyways.
Yeah. But, what else do I got on my notes? Slang did not age well.
Yeah, that slang did not age well. It's like, oh man. The slang is really dated.
I mean, there are some that kind of like...
I'm pretty sure...
survive, like, for real, for real.
For real, for real. How many times have you heard people say for real, for real?
Dude, I've been in the food industry. I've been in the service industry where there's basically kids working there, so I still hear it.
You know, the one slang I don't really get is say less. So I start saying less, and they still say less. It's like, you want me to go to one words? And it's like, when I go to one words and they say less, it's like, I don't say anything now? It's
well,
like,
it's more like a phrase than...
I don't know.
You're taking it too literal.
Yeah, because, it's stupid.
Yeah, so basically, they...
I wonder what...
They mainly just get the money from, like, being drug delivery.
Yeah, okay. Go back to the main characters. They say they're in school.
Or have a job or
they
something.
have a job. It was like...
we never see them...
It's like, you don't know if they're
there.
really in school. They don't look like high schoolers either.
It's just hearsay, basically.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I'm going to school. It's like, okay, I don't see you going to school. I'm going to a job. It's like, what job? Do you have a job? Are you going to school? Do you have a job? I know you're dealing drugs. All right,
so many times we see them, like, on the court, just shooting hoops, playing basketball. But at least have, like, that transition of, oh, this dude just got here. He's in, not uniform, but, work attire.
Yeah.
Like, he has... I don't know, just slap a brand on a t-shirt and be like, oh, I just got off of work. That makes more sense. Mm-hmm. Like, because so many times, like, all right, let's go back to the practice. Like, in the beginning where they're, like, on the court at night shooting hoops. Sure, that's fine. But so many times we see them, like, just on the court. We see them more on court than actual practice.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. It's like, that's where they hang out. And it's like, they say they're practicing, but all I see them do is shoot hoops.
And
it's like,
hang out there. But it's like, you can easily go from, like, practice to that court. You know? Like, maybe like, practice, get a little, what's it called? Info dump?
I don't know.
But yeah, basically just info dump there, and be like, meet someone else that couldn't go to practice or something at the court, because maybe they had a job or something, maybe they just got off school.
They couldn't make it. They didn't have the scheduling was different for them.
Yeah.
But and the main characters get challenged to a dance-off. And I thought that was okay. It's like, who are these people? It's like, are they really that famous that they get challenged by this group in Florida? It was like they flew all the way to California
But
to
also they were
challenge
there
them.
for like so
Long.
Did they move there? Were they there because of the competition later on of being in the music video?
I don't know. Did they have like insider trade or something? Right? I don't know.
I don't know.
But and then later on when they do the dance off and they put money down for it, one of the crew members, I don't know which one, betrays them and gives them their moves to the antagonist team. Yeah.
Rival team, I guess.
Rival team. And it's like, oh man, that's your moves. Man, he's doing your moves. Like, dude, I've never seen you do these moves. Like, what moves are you talking about? I didn't even see him in practice. It's like, what moves? You're talking about moves, but I haven't seen you do any moves. It kind of made me mad. It's like, ugh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So like, it was just little things, but wow, what did you think of the editing?
Oh yeah, the editing. I didn't like the editing. The choreography. I mean, not the choreography. Cinematography was meh. I feel like it might have been a low budget movie. I don't know. Was it a low budget movie?
I mean, we have our phones check.
Yeah.
I know. Shit, how many minutes was it in? Where they have like a transition cut as if time has passed. Like I want to say 3-4 times, but they're still on the same block. Because you can see the same house in the background.
Oh well, it didn't do great with critics. Did sort of great with audience. 69 Rotten Tomatoes.
Are we critics?
Dude, I don't know. This is like not one of my movies. So.
I mean, then again, everyone's a critic.
What? How many movies did they have? Apparently, they had like several movies.
Was it all the same name?
I don't know. I don't see any more movies.
So, anyways, yeah, I was talking about how it was.
Oh yeah, they're doing
transition.
That transition. They're doing like what was it? What was it called? What did I say last time?
Time lapse. Not time lapse, but
A montage. A montage of them talking, but they didn't go very far. Just a few steps, and they'll cut. They'll be in the same place.
Yeah, it's like
They barely went 5 feet. It's like they'll take 1 or 2 steps, they'll cut, have a fade into the next scene,
as if not only time has passed on this supposed long walk, but they didn't. Were they even like mouth flapping as if they were talking?
Like,
or was it just
mouth flapping and like little laughs, and like yeah, oh my god.
Either way, it was just awkward, and again with some of the editing, it was near the end where it's just a constant back and forth over the shoulder shot, but it was like too often.
Yeah.
It got annoying. You didn't see it until I pointed it out, and then you became annoyed from it.
Yeah. The other thing was this is the characters, not anything cinematography wise.
Yeah.
The character's friend, I didn't like. It's like, it was just really annoying. He got mad so easily. He didn't like that his friend was dating his sister. And then he would treat her like, I don't want to say property. It's like, you can't, yeah, like a brother, but it's like, dude, she's old enough to date who she wants.
Like, you're not her father.
Yeah, you're not her father. Even though the mom is kind of absent. And I don't know what happened to the dad, so, stereotypical kind of thing going on there.
Mentioned that.
But it's like, dude, you're not her father. She can date who she wants, and the guy, they hinted at the guy sleeping around, but I've never seen him with anyone else.
They only talked about it, but they never
showed it.
Yeah.
Like, they never showed it, so I don't feel like he's gonna be using her.
But CJ, I feel like you're kind of like glossing over. Why was the brother upset?
Why was he upset? Because he lost money.
CJ.
Oh, he had to sell drugs?
Jumped by himself. I don't
know.
He
was already having problems before he got jumped. He was already upset that that they lost not just he wanted to be out of the drug business. The other one really wanted to be out of the drug business.
Well, hold on.
It was all about money and the drug
Let's go
lord
back. Let's
guy.
go back. That rival gang, where one of their members
Betrayed them, yeah.
betrayed them. He asked. You had to put like money down. It was like a lot of money. Was it $5 grand? Okay.
I think it's 1,500.
Oh, fucking. I mean, I remember them saying 5 G's.
I don't know.
Either way, so he went to his grandmother to get the money. Lost, so he's already pissed. Then
They work for a drug dealer, so that's the other thing.
yeah.
And I don't know. This was just bad on the drug dealer for giving
One guy.
one guy. I know it's supposed to be two guys, but one guy. His product, a huge amount
It was
of
a
product.
huge duffel bag.
Like they usually push
Like even
half a backpack.
like half a backpack, but split between two. But also, even the guy said, well, the guy lied and said, "Oh, my friend's already gonna be meeting up at the drop point." But as a drug dealer, as a businessman, would you really trust them?
No, not
Especially with that much product.
not with that much product unless they were armed. They're not armed, okay? They're just kids. They're not armed
Young
at
adults,
all. Yeah, they look like young adults, but they kept hinting at they're like teenagers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know their ages. So they were unarmed, had no protection. There was only two of them. And when the other guy didn't show up to the drop point, the guy got jumped, right?
Yeah.
He got jumped by what, 3 guys?
I thought it was just 2.
No, it was 3 guys.
Oh, okay.
So they were going to be overpowered anyways. But the problem is, if he didn't see his friend, he should have just brought the product back saying it was hot. Hot can mean anything. It was dangerous. It was cops. Anything. At least he brought the product back without getting, losing anything.
Without being more in shit.
Yeah, without being more than shit. He just should have said it was hot. I couldn't do it.
And our main character was with the love interest, which is the guy that got jumped.
Sister.
The sister. They're at this diner
Yeah.
for so long. The sun was out, and then by the time he realizes, oh shit, I'm supposed to do something with this guy.
With her brother.
With your brother. It was dark out. I was like,
dude, they sat in a diner eating their food so slowly.
They didn't even fuck.
Yeah, they didn't even fuck. Like,
They didn't.
The brother thought they were doing it. The brother thought they were doing it. That's why he didn't show. But no, he wasn't he didn't do that.
But they didn't even hint at it, because you know how a lot of movies do that. But I guess that kind of goes to the main character's thing was like, oh, I actually love her, not just one time.
Yeah, one time.
Nail and bail.
But yeah, I was like, but still, it's like, how long does it take for you to just eat your food? I know you're having a good time, but it takes maybe 2 hours, not freaking 5 hours.
Well, then again, when I was in the service industry, motherfuckers would just stay there for a long ass time.
But man, their food must have been cold. It's like they would have noticed they're eating cold ass fries.
Oh yeah, they were eating throughout the whole thing.
They're eating out their whole thing. Unless they ordered more, but you know how tight on money they were.
Well, then again, fries is one of those where you can just kind of pick at.
Nah, fries would have gotten soggy.
Oh, that's true. No, I think it would probably just get cold.
Just cold, but still, I was like, eh. And then he was all mad. He didn't want to make up because he got jumped. It was basically his fault. He should have just said it was hot. I don't know. That was just me. The whole fight between them, splitting up the team, was unnecessary. It was like they should have made up a long time ago.
So
if they're really homies.
What else? Yeah, just why did the kid have to die?
Yeah, they're like they introduce this kid. They have him.
Not only that, but I guess they were kind of like not being rude to be rude, but kind of like you know how you're rude to like friends.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about it made it seem like it just came off as they hated this kid. Like this kid just comes up from the crowd like, "Oh man, y'all guys were great." Like, shut your ass up. Like, the fuck?
I know, man. It's like they don't show any connection. Like, oh yeah, that's my friend. And I was like, oh okay. So
I mean,
guess
not
you
not
don't-
until like later
like later.
when he was like basically hanging out with them. Like, hey, can I? I mean, there were later. He was like with them when they were practicing. Like, hey, can I join the crew now since you're missing some people?
Yeah. It's like he was just there. It was like I would have liked him if I had more connection to the kid, but he was just there. And so when they killed him off, I didn't really feel anything. It's like I even joked about saying, it's like, oh, what happened to him? Did he die? He did. It's like, whoa, geez, I didn't mean it like that. I was just joking around.
Like, you can at least have him like injured,
Yeah,
like hospitalized. Why did he have to die?
yeah, it was like, and then they made it sound like he didn't have any parents looking after him whatsoever. It was like,
Was he? Did they say who was an orphan? They never really mentioned.
they never brought up his background. Like, was he an orphan?
Like, all right,
where did he
they
stay?
said when they got to the hospital, they're like, we're his family, but then the nurse said his family already left. Oh my God, Thorin. They said the family already left, but then it's like, I don't know, it was just, he was just not a MacGuffin, but
I wouldn't know.
it's like he was just there to die.
Yeah, he was just there to die to make you feel bad, but you couldn't really feel bad. But yeah, I was like, he's dead. He's gone.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts?
If I had to rate the movie, I would give it like a 3.5. It was alright, I guess, but it wasn't like good. But apparently the audience back then thought it was good. Like,
Yeah.
I thought White Chicks was good, but now rewatching it, I was like, no. What about your thoughts?
One of the guys from the rival gang, to me, he just looks like Tweak from South Park.
Like, dude, that guy had too much hair gel to have it up like that.
I mean,
That was a style back then, but still, it looks stupid.
yeah.
I don't know.
God, the
And he looked like he was
2000
smelling shit the whole time.
Yeah, the 2000s, man, that fashion did not age well.
No, not really. It's like, most of the time it's like, what the fuck are they wearing? It's like, fuck, was that really the style back then?
What rating did you give it again? What rating did you just give it?
A 3.5.
Yeah, I'll probably give it like 4.5. That's just me personally.
This is like a 1 out of 10 kind of thing.
Out of 10, yes, we should probably mention that.
Yeah, so from a 1 out of 10, it will be a 3.5 for me.
4.5 out of 10 is my score for this movie. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I've seen better movies, dancing movies, but it's been a long time. Didn't they like stop dancing movies like at the end of or at the beginning of the
didn't it just
decade?
come back? Wasn't there one like most recent? I was looking at it, I'm like, is that shit coming back?
I don't know.
Because it just felt out of nowhere. I don't even know what it's called.
Was it a recent movie?
Yeah. I mean, not this year, but like
Next year?
a few years back.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know.
It still felt recent. I don't know.
Like nowadays, I feel like choreography for dancing is like next level. This one, their dance choreography kind of felt like it was everywhere. It didn't go with the music, unless they're dancing. When they were filming the movie, they were dancing without music.
Probably.
and they just chose music. Oh yeah, this sounds cool, or oh, this is with the decade right now. But other than that, I felt the music didn't go with the dancing, so I didn't feel all that. Oh wow, this is so great. He was dancing with the song. Like no, it was just dancing just to dance. Anything else, man?
Not that I can think of. Well, you know what? Actually, yes. If you like to support me, check out my Ko-fi account. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. And yeah, until next time.
Have a good one.
Later. Later.
Later.
Like